Hello everyone, I'm here to tell you today about Illithids. They are magnificent creatures. In fact, so magnificent that they want me to tell you about them. First of all, they want you to know that they don't like to be called mind flayers. That is not what they do. I know it's a derogatory term used by the common folk, but they have sent me to tell you about them. So let's begin. Mind flayers, also called Illithids, personally that's what I like to call them, are the scourge of sentient creatures across countless worlds. This doesn't sound right at all. Let's redact that. Psionic tyrants, slavers, and interdimensional voyagers. Man, this handbook is weird. They are insidious masterminds that harvest entire races for their own twisted ends. I don't know about that. Four tentacles snake from their octopus-like heads, flexing in hungry anticipation when sentient creatures come near. In eons past, Illithids controlled empires that spanned many worlds. They subjugated and consequently warped their whole races of humanoid slaves, including the Githyanki and Githzerai, the Grimlocks and the Kutoa. Conjoined by a collective consciousness, the Illithids hatch plots as far-reaching and evil as their fathomless minds can conceive. I wouldn't say they're evil, let's just say they're misunderstood. Since the fall of their empires, Illithid collectives on the material plane have resided in the Underdark. Mind flayers possess psionic powers that enable them to control the minds of creatures such as troglodytes, grimlocks, quaggoths, and ogres. Illithids prefer to communicate via telepathy and use their telepathy when issuing commands to their thralls.
Pay no mind to what the book says.
When an Illithid meets strong resistance, it avoids initial combat as it orders its thralls to attack. Like physical extensions of the Illithid's thoughts, these thralls interpose themselves between the mind flayer and its foes, sacrificing their lives so that their master can escape. Solitary mind flayers are likely rogues and outcasts. Most Illithids belong to a colony of sibling mind flayers devoted to an elder brain. A massive brain-like being that resides in a briny pool near the center of a mind flayer community. From its pool, an elder brain telepathically dictates its desires to each individual mind flayer within 5 miles of it, for it is able to hold multiple mental conversations at once. Illithids subsist on the brains of humanoids. The brains provide enzymes, hormones, and psychic energy necessary for their survival. An Illithid healthy from a brain-rich diet secretes a thin glaze of mucus that coats its mauve skin. Whatever. An Illithid experiences euphoria as it devours the brain of a humanoid, along with its memories, personality, and innermost fears. Mind flayers will sometimes harvest the brain rather than devour it, using it as part of some alien experiment or transforming it into an intellect devourer. On the rare occasion that the mind flayers need to write something down, they do so in Qualith. This system of tactile writing, similar to Braille, is read by an Illithid's tentacles. Qualith is written in 4-line stanzas, and is so alien in construction that non-Illithids must resort to magic to read. Though Qualith can be used to keep records, Illithids most often use it to mark portals or other surfaces with writings or instructions. As far as the Mind Flayer stats go, armor class of 15, 71 hit points, speed of 30 feet, challenge rating 7, they have deep speech, undercommon, and telepathy of 120 feet. Dark vision of 120 feet, passive perception 16. They have magic resistance. The Mind Flayer has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. The innate spellcasting as well. Mind Flayer's innate spellcasting ability is Intelligence. It can innately cast these following spells with no components: Detect Thoughts, Levitate, Dominate Monster, and Plane Shift on itself only. Actions: Tentacles, melee attack weapon, plus 7 to hit. On a hit, it does 15 damage on average, or roll 2d10 plus 4. and it is psychic damage. If the target is medium or smaller, it becomes grappled and must succeed on DC 15 intelligence saving throw or be stunned until the grapple ends. If you are stunned and grappled by a Mind Flayer, it extracts your brain and you take 55 damage or 10d10 piercing damage. If this damage kills you, or brings you to 0 hit points, the Mind Flayer kills you by extracting and devouring your brain. Mind Blast, it's basically just a psychic blast. Yeah. And there's a variant here called Mind Flayer Arcanist. And it says, a few Mind Flayers supplement their psionic power with arcane spells. However, they are regarded as deviants by their Illithid peers and usually shunned. A Mind Flayer Arcanist has a challenge rating of 8 and the following trait, spellcasting. So basically, it just adds a few of these spells. It has cantrips, Blade Ward, Dancing Lights, Mage Hand, Shocking Grasp. 4 first level slots of Detect Magic, Disguise Self, Shield, and Sleep. Then second level, Blur, Invisibility, Rave, Enfeeblement. Third, Clairvoyance, Lightning Bolt, Sending. Fourth is Confusion, Hallucinatory Terrain. Telekinesis and Wall of Force are the fifth. So it looks like the Arcanist is much more powerful than the other one. But they are shunned, so you won't see a whole lot of them if you world build correctly. Of course, if you can homebrew it and have all your Mind Flayers be Arcanists if you really want. It's really up to you. So that is all, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the Mind Flayer entry into this series. Once again, thanks for watching, and please like, comment, or subscribe if you like this video. Take care.